Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a reading for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, a general career and finance reading for the month of December. Now, while I'm doing this reading and shuffling the cards, I'm just going to ask that you guys go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, comment, and share if that's something that you like to do. And I just want to extend a warm welcome and a huge virtual hug to all of my new and returning viewers. It really means the world to me to share these messages with you, and thank you for being on this journey with me. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this reading. I'm going to pull an overall energy card from the Goddesses and Sirens deck, and then I'm going to pull cards for the three positions: what you're doing wrong, what you're doing right, and what you need to do for career and finance, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. So Spirit, please give Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs the messages we need to hear for career and finance, December 2019. Okay, and your overall energy here is compassion. Okay, so this can be compassion for others, especially during the holiday season, the giving and the receiving. But it also could be, if you're going through any major changes or difficulties, to be compassionate with yourself. But let's go ahead and pull a few more messages. And at the bottom of the deck there, I just saw we have the Hope cards. That's very nice. Okay, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What messages does Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus need to hear for career and finance, December 2019? What messages does Libra need to hear for career and finance, December 2019? Okay, memories of love, deception and envy, and the solar plexus chakra. Okay, so something from the past might be holding you back. It could be, something that you feel attached to, or a loyalty to someone or to a job, or it could be an outdated, something that was working for you in the past that's no longer working for you. In the present, it's very good to cut through any sort of deception and see where maybe there's some people who are envious of your situation, or maybe you feel envy. Okay, and that could be really blocking you to being more successful and attracting what it is you've been trying to manifest. And then what you need to do, solar plexus, which is like set boundaries and, and just be very, very clear and confident about what you want and what you need to do. At the same time, being compassionate to yourself and to others. But let's go ahead and pull a few more cards. What is Libra doing wrong, career and finance, December 2019? What is Libra doing wrong, career and finance, December 2019? What is Libra doing wrong, career and finance, December 2019? Yeah. You need to detach yourself from a person, a thing, an idea, a job, a mortgage. Okay, something that's just sort of draining you. Okay, what you're doing right. Yeah, you're trying to work through that, bring about change and transformation. Okay, and what you need to do is go in a new direction. Yep, and answer your higher calling. Okay, give yourself a second chance. Be compassionate. Final messages for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, general career and finance, December 2019. Final messages for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, general career and finance, December 2019. Wow, you get the Four of Wands again. Okay, Libra. So again, your overall energy here is the Kuan Yin, compassion. She's somebody who was treated very, very horribly in the past, but she found it within herself to not only heal herself, but go on to heal others by showing lots of compassion. So some of you might be actually becoming physically ill or have gone through some sort of injury or sickness that has either kept you out of work or has really affected your finances. You may also have a lot of hospital bills or doctor bills Candles is what I'm seeing here. But I'm also asking, or Spirit is asking you to be very compassionate with yourself at this time, because you are definitely, you've been holding on to something in the past here. You could be in business with a loved one. You could have a shared home with somebody, but you guys have decided to separate. Because I am getting that something, on the emotional level here is affecting your finances. It could be, again, a loyalty that you feel towards an old friend or somewhere you've worked for a really long time. But if this situation is no longer affording you, the opportunity for growth and expansion or giving you what you need, it's definitely time to move on. I see that here because I have 2 marriage cards coming out. For some of you, this could be, have to do with your finances. You might be going through a divorce with this 4 of Wands card. It could be about you separating those finances. It could be about you deciding, what you're going to do with the mortgage, how you're going to sell the house, how you guys are going to move on from that. But, this is definitely something that's toxic for you, that's no longer serving you, and it does need to be released. And you're sort of blocking that, or somehow whatever is blocking that needs to be cleared. The 4 of Wands is all about being grateful also for what you do have. So, try not to be too greedy in this process. I see this sort of getting split right down the middle so that you guys can go in your separate directions. For others of you, this just has to do with your house. There's something about your mortgages. I'm not very good with that kind of stuff, but somebody might have done like a reverse mortgage, or somebody might have, I don't know, refinance the house or something like that, and it's like something with this house needs to be rectified. Some of you might be building a house, and you might be, for example, using a friend or a family member or somebody that's going to help you with the construction and the renovations or whatever, or fixing it up. And I feel like you're loyal to them, but maybe it's not really working, so you're going to have to sort of take a stand and see what's best for you. This is a foundation, so again, it's something having to do with your house or your marriage, something that you might be funneling a lot of money into, but it's not really, you're not seeing any return. Okay, and it has something to do with someone or something from your past. Both of the candles have gone out during this reading, so we're on the right track. What you're doing right, though, is you're cutting through the deception and the envy. I'm really getting, like, when you work with contractors in a house, and I feel like it's somebody that and you want to believe them, but they might actually be like stealing from you, or you might call and they say, you're at work, and they say, yes, I'm at home and I'm working on this project, or, we've started the floors or whatever, but you're starting to realize that they're not being open and they're not being honest with you. Okay, so this is something that you're doing right. I feel like you're unmasking, some sort of deceit, some sort of lies, and sort of seeing what's really going on, because this is something that is important to you. I feel like you're tied to this karmically, to either this job or to this person, or again, like a general contractor that you're using in your house. And it's not serving you, and you need to sort of like and you're starting to see how they're being deceptive. Okay, but I do see that you're very tired. I think it's been like a long waiting game, Libra. And I'm sorry, I just keep going back to this house. I don't know if it's a metaphor, or some of you are building or renovating or something like that, but I'm seeing that you're just becoming like exhausted. There's so many times where they've called and canceled, or they said they were going to show up and they didn't, and I feel like it's not only depleting your resources. You may have advanced money, you may have paid half up front, and you're still waiting for the job to be finished. Okay, and I feel like you're just getting really, really tired of all the lies and all the deceit, and you're about to bring about an ending. You're about to say, you know what, I can't do this. This isn't working for me. Again, look at the synchronicity here, you guys. We have the 4 of Wands in reverse and the 4 of Wands in the upright. So I see, Libra, that you are actually going to be rectifying everything here. But I think you've put up with more than you would have liked to. But you're definitely bringing about an ending, and you're feeling depleted. Your resources are being depleted, but you're not new to this game, and you're really stepping up. And even though there's one point you were just like, oh my gosh, excuse me, what am I doing wrong? Again, I just got like this urge to, like, air coming up. And so I'm getting that you're purging, that you're releasing, that, you've been through too much. You were holding on to too much because you felt loyal to this job or to this person or to this project. Okay. But it was really negatively affecting your house and your home. And it was almost, and it was too toxic for you. And you're writing that energy and you're realizing what's the most important thing for you and your foundation, and showing gratitude for, what has been done, but then also saying, what, there's too much, there's too much deceit here. There's, I'm not getting all of the facts, or you're lying to me, or there's something else going on. You're playing with my money or something like that. Or, maybe it's a boss who's always promising you growth or professional development or a raise or, being promoted, and you just never see that. And, you feel, I think you became so exhausted that you're giving up on this, but in actuality, you're going to push through. And what you need to do is you need to stand in your strength here, Libra. You get another 3 card. Sorry, not another 3 card. You get a 3, which is all about growth and expansion here. This is about you taking control, you stepping into your power. For those of you who do energy chakra work, really focus on your solar plexus and, standing, exerting your will and what's best for you and standing in your power. All right. And taking, like, the Ace of Wands is moving in a new direction. And again, powerfully, deciding what you want and capitalizing on any opportunity. I think you've been waiting here for a long time for this person or this project or this job to come through, and you're tired of waiting and it was too draining. So you've decided to bring on, you've gotten a rejuvenated strength. I think you sort of rested up, or you hit your breaking point and you're like, you know what, I'm strong enough to do this, and you're standing in your power, and you need to continue to do that and follow your passions and your dreams and your desires. And the Judgment card is coming out to say that, then, this is you answering your higher calling. This is you not waiting anymore. You've done everything right here. You maybe gave somebody more credit than where credit was due, but you know what? That's not to your detriment. That's you being a good person, and you were really hurt by this. I mean, this really significantly, drained your energy, drained your wallet. Okay. And the Judgment card is like you ascending. It's giving yourself a second chance, being compassionate to yourself. Don't be hard on yourself on however long it took you to realize that this person or this project or this job or whatever it wasn't going to come through for you. And it's okay. And it looks like here you're going to be leaving them behind, and you're doing what's best for you, your house, your family, okay, your marriage, whatever it is, but your tribe, you're taking care of everyone. And the King of Swords, again, that's you standing in your power. It's you being very logical, you being very reasonable. Okay, you not being emotionally attached to the situation because you were too emotionally attached to this situation. For some reason, you felt really obligated to show this person or this project or this job your loyalty. And, it took too much out of you, and it wasn't giving back what you were giving, what you were putting into it. So, you know what, you need to stand in your power, continue to, capitalize on the blessings that are coming your way. You need to move forward. You need to answer your higher calling. And you need to do that, you need to be very black and white about it. And I see you doing that. I see you, being, the leader of your own destiny, bringing that about, being very clear, and communicating very clearly. I think even with this person or with this job or with this project, saying, you know what, I'm not happy because of X, Y, and Z. You've told me 3 times that, 5 times this project would be done by a certain date, and it's not. Now I know that you're just sort of playing around, or you're not taking this seriously. In my life, I need to move on. I need to move on. I need to move up and on, and complete the cycle. And it's a really nice chant. It's really nice. And again, this compassion card is coming out with: be compassionate with yourself, be compassionate with others. So you don't know maybe why somebody's making these mistakes. Libra, you don't have to go after them. You don't even have to have harsh words. You just need to do you. You need to cut your losses, and I see you doing that. And I see you, and I love this synchronicity with the 4 of Wands in reverse and then upright, the 9 of Wands in reverse and then upright. I see you rectifying everything, taking control of this situation and taking things that were upside down and that were causing you harm and depleting your resources and your energy and even your health, and turning that right back around in December. So Libra, this is a really, really awesome reading, although it may be a little bit difficult at times. I have faith in you guys, and bringing this balance back to your life, and really bringing on, something new and something better, and, aligning your heart and your mind and your soul and your body to do what's best for you. So please give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, comment and share if and only if that's something that you like to do. And I love you guys, and I hope you guys have an amazing, amazing December.